Okay. Let this be lesson. I'm not completely targeted audience for the Murder Drones as the show, and it's kind of a miracle that I fall for it so hard in the first place. So, I think about the things I watch and read way too hard. So, I find some things that I deem as mistakes, and when watching Fight Till I'm Good Enough, I found few things that didn't really sit well with me, and I made a giant rant, also using vulgarisms, about how stupid some things felt to me. I did plead my case in the intro that I know the show by heart at this point, so any sort of inconvenience is going to trigger me. When I got that video to Igor for him to watch it, this was his reaction. The Dumbledore meme, please. It was very bad. It was badly articulated, and it was unnecessary. And it was basically me being unnecessarily dick. So I made a short that kind of gives the message, and oh, I get it now, comment by Blue Cup. I mean, I think the interpretation of this person of the video is that Khan and Nori weren't disapproving of Anne, they were pleading for him not to let Uzi down in any way because both of them did and they are aware of it. That's not the case, at least I think, from the actual video. Khan is frowning and Nori has literally no expression, and it seems like a classic way of parents being too worried about their child, Uzi, so they do not really trust the boyfriend she has, disregarding probably that both of those parents kind of completely betrayed Uzi in the first place. Khan didn't trust Uzi enough in order to try to pick the railgun up in the episode 1, believing in Uzi that the gun will work and shooting Anne, saving Uzi on the spot and being a good parent. The issue with this is that I believe Anne is fast enough for Khan not to be able to pick the gun up in time. Therefore, V and J would arrive, find Uzi, and of her. Her story would end, Khan would end, the whole colony would end. The only survival possible at this point would be Doll, because she has already Solver active by the end of the episode 2. Did she have it in episode 1? No one knows. The Murder Drone story is built on quite a lot of pretty convenient plot points that could be criticized by very thoughtful people or professional critics. So, why would the Khan be frowning? I mean, the smiley face on the letter would mean it in a friendly way, but if the Khan would wear a, so to say, painful smile, like with bleeding eyes, please, and don't let her down, because I did. That's not the case. It's classic strict parenting. But in this short, I simply screwed up just as bad as the artist who made the actual music video. That's for me trying not to sound too awkward because I have literally like no power here. And it's just to illustrate that if I want to make edits, I probably want to have strong emotional reaction from the audience, but I do not want to offend anyone. Yeah, I'm not basically allowed to have a strict opinion on things. Because being that worked out the best for me so far. So I should know my place, which is to create edits and farm watch time for YouTube. And that to be hopefully only byproduct of me trying to accomplish and make my ideas into reality as I get better on with making edits. I realized that the blue cap probably find out about like the meaning that the Khan and Nori were pleading for Anne to continue being good boy, not actually undermining him, but I meant it as the Nori and Khan were kind of doubting Anne, while they are the last one to be able to afford that. I know they are his parents, but bad parents, honestly. Nori was alive the whole time when she was searching for the page, probably, but couldn't she visit Uzi in those probably years? No, because we wouldn't have the plot of the series to happen, and now you can see that it kind of falls apart, right? The magic about murder drones is if you don't think about it at all, it seems right. If you think about it quite hard, it seems wrong. And if you think about it the hardest, it probably makes sense, hopefully. I just finished this essay about John Walker. I mean, the guy really has brains who made this. He analyzed it thoroughly, and it just showed me how short-sighted the internet is in its basic nature. Basically, I am calling audience dumb. I am. And I refuse to do that anymore. I won't be criticizing anything in this way. On the other hand, I lose my spine a little bit because I will be just supposedly an artist. Not really an artist, an editor, video editor, who is making his ideas reality and sharing them on the YouTube and TikTok. It feels wrong, but probably the best thing I can do, just to stay in my lane and produce content. I could demonstrate this though. Let's pause. Screw it, it will be out anyway soon. No, I want analytics. So let's see the correlation, right? It comes up and then up to almost 0, comes up and then up to almost 0. So 48 hours is about just right for the attention I deserve to get, and then reset. So an edit every 2 days would be ideal, which is unsustainable, to be honest. And it was only possible because I pre-made a bunch of videos. On the other hand, I wanted to demonstrate a certain thingy. Yes, you content. More. What is this? Okay, I will go not here. I'm kind of tired. Right, you have the idea to make a talking video right before going to bed, when the brain is already out. I wanted to demonstrate here that how YouTube kind of treats the videos. It offers video to a certain number of people, and if the response is good enough, it offers the video to more people. So first it tests out on like 100, then it offers to another 100, and then it's making something out from the actual data. And if, or again, it's positive enough, the response is positive enough, I was talking about it. It's actually if people do not click off and stay and watch. If they watch the whole thing, if enough of them react, like giving dislike, like, I believe both of them are actually even in the attention, because every attention is good attention. And if they write comment and share, if they write comment, even better. So this is how YouTube kind of looks at the videos, if they are good or not. These metrics, and then if it's an original content, even better. If it's an edit, it's not that good for YouTube, honestly. And then it offers to another cluster of people, and if again the response will be positive enough, which I believe wasn't. If it would be, then there would be another step up for another views, a larger amount of people. But problem is there won't be another thing like that when you need to keep state and watch above 70%, 75% and up, perfection. And when the videos worked, it was just like that in the statistics. Let's have a look at the old videos that are actually unlisted now. Let's go for views. This one should have the best statistics, I think. Engagement. You see, 75% stayed and watched, 24% swiped away. This video is very, very peculiar, and I believe this will not happen ever again. The video had 40 views at 41 days, right? A month and a half. Then it somehow picked off and kept growing over the months, and kept growing, right? And then I made it unlisted. Because it's outside of my niche. This usually does not happen. You have that single spike and then it flatlines and never gets alive again. With this video, the videos kind of was resurrected after a month and a half and thrived until I cut brain short. If we look at this one, at the end, 62% stayed and watched, right? And this number right here demonstrates that I actually have under 100 subscribers who are interested in murder drones. Probably. Because I cannot tell how many people actually, of 150 people who signed off my channel, were the people who mistakenly through this video signed up to a murder drones channel. Or if the actual murder drones fan I had before this video signed off. Anyway, today algorithm works the way that it doesn't really care to whom are you subscribed. It only serves as a reference if the video you watch and people you are subscribed to produce that type of content. So that's only way for the videos from me to my subscribers to show to them. Because honestly, if I looked at the notifications on my secondary channel in which I monitor this one, I don't get any single notification, even though notifications are on. And if I do not watch content of this channel on that one channel, it actually got cleared off from the homepage. So honestly, most of the subscribers that I got are maybe completely passive. I don't think that completely, because now I finally cleared the niche of the channel, so Murder Drones fans are actually getting their content, and it could be getting shown on their homepage. Probably. I'm blabbering, a little bit sentimental. I just wanted to say that I will stay in my lane and produce content like a good boy instead of giving opinions. Because that is much easier to do. Did I wanted to say anything else? Yeah, I watched One Punch Man Season 3, the very show that was the first anime I ever watched and which got me into it, and it was completely average. The best episode so far out of 3 that are out, 6 out of 10. And in that time, Fight Till I'm Good Enough actually came out. So I thought very hard about second season of Murder Drones, and my defining verdict is I do not fucking want the second season if it betrays everything I liked on the first one. On the other hand, editors, like video editors who make edits, can get a good vibe even from a piece of trash, which is exactly the situation with the John Walker's show, from which I saw a heartfelt edit, even though the show is complete piece of trash. Let's go for that one. I have a collection of edits from which I learn, and where is the John Walker? Here, this is not John Walker. He's pretty good at it. Superman of MC, what? I don't have Johnny here. Oh, that's because I didn't deem it as an edit song. I deemed it as the background song. Right. So, the show was complete trash, and the character they were trying to frame as a complete bad guy came out as an anti-hero and the most sympathetic person out of the whole series, because most wrong was done to him.
consistently make the right decisions in the heat of battle.
3 badges of excellence to make sure I never forget the worst day of my life. We both know that the things that we had to do in Afghanistan, we awarded those medals, felt a long way from being right. Being cap's the first time I've had the chance to do something that actually feels right.
He was so proud of you.
Hey.
When they made you Captain America.
Lamar. You don't think Lamar's life mattered?
Not to my fight.
Power just makes a person.
I really am a nearly 30-year-old man. So, this last segment proves another burden of mine that I do get original ideas, right? But for the future, I might just start cribbing the edits all over and making them with other shows. What do I mean by that? I will download the song, make the song graph, make the effects on the song that pick up the scenes, recreate the effects and finalize the creation to fit as much as possible. So basically I will be copying edits of other people. At this point I should actually rename the channel to Sharingan Edits or something. But that's the future. And actually I will make a multiple videos on my methods that will come out on my channel as public ones. So I pured the niche for the channel and now I'm going to soil it again. Yeah, why not? But it's not that bad. Or rather, I do not care about recognition anymore or something. I'm still attention whore. So, new content incoming. I will make a video for the Friday. By the drones edit. Rockwell, somebody's watching me. And after that I will release quartet of ambience edits. After that there should be a gummy bear edit. And then dark N edit. And then perfect N edit. And then I have like bunch of other ideas that are already semi-scripted or done to a certain way. For example, like a song graph is already made, and I will be finishing those, and after them there will be a wave of visualizers, and after visualizers I will not have any more content to post. So I think that at the beginning of December I will be completely drained and will start posting like every 2 weeks or once a week. Not every other day like I did, because I had a bunch of videos already pre-prepared. That was depressing. But it's probably the situation of every creator. Everyone is trying their best, everyone is overworking, everyone is losing the sleep or when they do not, they might be actually an exception. Yeah. I wonder, when do I finally run out of patience, of passion completely? It's like the least passion I have, because it is running out. The more skill I accumulate, so more easily edits are made, or videos are made, not really edits. But I have yet to make a video that would get recognition and I would feel nothing when creating it. I still have spark in me. Honestly, I thought that in June 2025 I would make my last videos and stop there. It's weird. Now I'm on the clock for 5 more big ideas I had in the fall of 2024 that will be symbolically finished, and after that the conquest of saying goodbye to Murder Jones should have ended, but I doubt it. I just know the show good at this point, and I can make videos with much less effort than before, so I will keep making them. What even is that the point of this video and this point? It's just a diary note. The one that will probably age like a milk. Okay. If you listen to this, my condolences and my thanks. And that would be all. Goodbye.